Hi, this is Tony Wire. In the previous video, I said that in this video, we are going to talk about the challenges that the people who are trying to solve the government in order for it to work and favor the people of that country, the challenges those people face because of us people, wananchi, the citizens. Now, when someone stands for you, that means something. If someone risks their life for you, that means something big. And if someone dies for you, that is even bigger. Even Jesus showed us that. Jesus came on earth and showed us. The problem that people are not seeing is this. When someone is standing to defend the people and they get intimidated or even get killed, it affects the mentality of the people who wanted to do the same thing. Because they see that one of them has been killed. The people who he was killed while protecting do nothing after his death. So why should they risk their lives too? It will be easier for them to be corrupt than to try to fight corruption. Because if they fight corruption, they will die for nothing. There's no one who is going to take the stand and say, no. From the view of the people, it looks like one person has been killed. It is not one person who has been killed. It is the spirit, the fighting spirit that he had, and the people who had it who were near him, or the people who had it, no, even those who were not near where he was. That fighting spirit is killed because these people observe, or this person stood for the citizens. Yes, he was killed. Yes. What did people do? Nothing. So why should I risk my life? Why should I risk my family for people who will do nothing? Yet there are politicians who run around saying, oh, we know who killed so and so, we know who killed so and so. It might look like a small thing, but it is not a small thing. How we react is everything. As black people, but we need to decide. Because this complaining and we do nothing about complaining is beginning to sound stupid, to be honest. It is beginning to sound stupid. Why do you keep every year, Africans will say this one phrase. And people outside Africa will also say this one thing. African countries are corrupt and underdeveloped and poor. It's the truth. It's not something I'm deciding to make up. It's the truth. Year in, year out, that is the thing that is being said about Africans. And Africans are the people who are complaining above everyone. Yet we do not want to change. We do not want to change our ways and how we do things. No one is going to stand for the right things when they risk their life and they lose it for nothing. If Jesus lost his life so that people would be free of sin. If he were to die for nothing, he would not even have come. Without that purpose, it means nothing. The thing that is supposed to change this equation is the people's reaction. Once people start knowing what they need to stand for, life is going to be different. If people keep on going the way they have been going, life is never going to be different for Africans. Africans are going to suffer until the day the world ends. And we are going to be known as a certain type of people. Inferior. People who cannot do things for themselves. People who cannot organize themselves to get better. Yet they keep complaining. There was this case of, what do you call her? Waiguru. Recently, she was being impeached. The impeachment failed. In the impeachment hearing, she already knew what was going to happen. She was even playing games. Literally playing games in her phone. Then last week, there were some news about how they have reconciled and now they are going to build roads and they're going to make sure that roads are built. Roads were never the problem. The problem was not that she is not building roads. The problem was there was some money that were going missing. There were some tenders that were being awarded irregularly. there were people who were not supposed to be in the committee to grant tenders, yet they were there. Those were the problems. But when Kenyans are being presented the solution, those problems are not even being mentioned. They are being told, oh, it has been fixed, and now we are okay. And we're going to work to build road, 1 kilometer per week or 6 kilometers per week. Reaction of people is everything. We don't need to work harder to improve our lives. We don't need to find greener pastures to improve our lives. We need to find leaders who will take these resources that we have and maximize its use to benefit the people. If we don't do that, we are doomed. Africans, we need to see this before it's too late. That is my purpose. We are going to talk about this until we get it. This thing is fixable. The world is fixable. Africa is fixable. And we are going to fix it. As Africans, we are going to hold hands together. We are going to start slow. We are going to start very, very slow. But we are going to fix it slowly by slowly. This thing of just cheering because people are cheering, it does not help us. And it will not help us. It's night, so let me let people sleep. I have a very big voice. I have problems shooting these videos because I have a very big voice. And this big voice, I shoot at night. So I have to bring it down. But Africans, we need to wake up. I think God should send someone with a whip. If you hear any African saying, oh, life is hard, whip that person, whip them. Oh, governments in Africa are doing what, are not helping we people. Whip them. I'm going to make other videos. I'm only beginning. These things we are going to sing them and we are going to repeat them until we get them. That is why I'm here. I'm going to repeat it until we get it. So I'm going to make noise until I find a way to bring this message into the heads of Africans. If we need change, we need to act like people who deserve that change. If something happens to someone who is trying to do something that you know, this is the way forward. If something happens to that man, are you not supposed to be worried? As the people he represented, as the people he stood for, are you not supposed to be worried? Are you not supposed to say something? Are you not supposed to react in a particular way? I'm not saying violently. If you're violent, the only thing you're going to destroy are the shops where your violence has occurred. These shops belong to another citizen, just like you. So violence is never the key. Just go to that person and tell him, we are not going to fight anyone. We are not going to do, I don't know what. We do not want representation from you, and we will not stand for it. That is what a developed and intelligent mind will do. Make Africa better. We don't have to make Africa great. Just make it better than yesterday. Better. 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 We don't have to struggle to make it good. We just have to make it better step by step. Better step by step. And anyone who will try to bring this step by step down, don't start running after anyone. Just demand. In fact, do you know the people can demand anyone in any office to be fired? Do you know we can demand it as people? In fact, that's the solution. Anyone who is corrupt, we should demand for him to be arrested, to be charged, to pay 10 times what they stole. Imagine this. In Libya, people had free education, free electricity. You could go to the bank and they will give you loan, interest free, if you want to do farming. Yeah? These people have everything. Oil, petrol. Petrol was cheap. Houses, I don't know if houses were provided for or they were subsidized, but if houses were not provided, if houses were not free, they were extremely cheap. They had the biggest irrigation system in the whole world. Libyans had the best life in Africa, if not the world. Libyans were the happiest people, I'm tempted to say, in the world. But those people who are the happiest in the world are the people who are influenced to eliminate him. I'm not saying Gaddafi was a good man. I'm not going to say that because I don't know. I don't know if he was a good man. I don't know if what the accusations that they made about him were correct or if they were accurate. I don't know about that. But all I know is Libyans were the people with the best life in Africa. Conclusion: when someone risks their life for you so that you can live better, that is a big deal. Register that in your mind. What to do with that is up to you. And number 2, violence is never the solution to anything. Just vote. If people went without violence, if people found a corrupt person and went to that person's office and told him, we are the people and we want you out, we demand it, we want you out, and we are not joking, you think that person will come back to the office the next day? He will leave because the people have spoken, but the people do nothing. We don't ask anything, we will not get anything, and we will not go anywhere. It's up to us. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.